The glass was still cold in my hand when she said it. Not whispered, not joking enough to hide behind later. God, I hope never. I'd rather die than marry him. Her friend laughed. The table laughed. The bar swallowed it whole. I smiled, finished my drink, and stood up without a word. I didn't rush. I didn't look back. I paid, tipped well, and walked into the night like nothing inside me had just cracked open. An hour later, my phone vibrated. Her name. Then again. Then again. I answered on the fourth call. "Why did you leave?" Her voice shook, already rehearsing innocence. I said calmly, "Just saving you from a fate worse than death." Then I hung up. That was the moment, the exact second everything became clear. We met years earlier, in a place that smelled like burnt coffee and ambition. She corrected my grammar. I corrected her math. We smiled, like people who didn't know yet how expensive love could be. She told me she admired my steadiness. I told her I admired her fire. We built routines, Sunday mornings, shared playlists, future plans spoken softly, like promises that might break if said too loud. I trusted her because she never asked me not to. That's the lie that hurts most, the ones that don't announce themselves. The change wasn't dramatic. It never is. She started guarding her phone like it was breathing, laughing at messages she wouldn't explain, canceling plans with reasons that didn't survive a second question. I didn't confront her. I watched. People think restraint is weakness. It isn't. It's a weapon that stays sharp. One night she fell asleep with her phone unlocked on her chest. I didn't rush. I didn't shake. I memorized the passcode weeks earlier by watching her reflection in the window. The message thread wasn't explicit. It was worse. Familiar, comfortable, intimate in the way only long betrayal becomes. Inside jokes, plans, a future where I existed as an inconvenience. I put the phone back exactly where it was and lay there listening to her breathe, already planning her funeral, not of her body, but of her illusions. I didn't explode. I didn't cry. I audited her finances, her dependencies, her lies. The man she was seeing, a coworker with ambition and no spine. The stories she told her friends, the ones she told her family. I discovered something useful. She needed me more than she loved me, and he needed her more than he respected her. That's where the math turned in my favor. First move, silence. I became kinder, more attentive, predictable, safe. People lower their guard when they think they've won. Second move, documentation. I kept everything. Messages forwarded, dates logged, screenshots archived. Not for court, for leverage. Third move, positioning. I spoke to her parents more, helped her brother with a job lead, became indispensable in rooms she thought belonged to her alone. Fourth move, timing. Revenge isn't about speed, it's about arrival. The bar was a coincidence, or maybe fate finally decided to stop whispering. When her friend asked, "So when's he going to propose?" I watched her face choose honesty over caution. She didn't see me watching. That's the mistake everyone makes at the end. The confrontation came days later, not in anger, but in daylight. Her apartment, curtains open, no shadows to hide in. I placed my phone on the table between us. No accusations, just facts. She tried denial first, then tears, then blame. I waited. Silence again. Let her exhaust herself. "I never meant to hurt you," she said. I nodded. That's the problem. You never meant anything. Then I slid the final piece across the table. A message, from him, sent to her friend, laughing about how temporary she was, how convenient, how easy. Her face changed. Not guilt, fear. She finally understood the game she'd been playing wasn't hers anymore. The fallout was surgical. Her family stopped calling. Her friends started asking questions she couldn't answer. The coworker disappeared when the truth threatened his promotion. I didn't have to expose her. I just stopped protecting her, and the world did the rest. Now I think about that bar sometimes. The ice melting, the careless laugh, the sentence she thought would never reach my ears. Rather die than marry him. She was right about one thing. That version of her didn't survive me. I didn't ruin her. I revealed her, and that, I've learned, is the most merciful form of revenge.